Hello and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to Kit Day in my house. Now, you haven't heard that for a long time, but you will be seeing I think probably 3 kit share videos over the next couple of weeks. Now, as you know, I started my year-long spending freeze last September, a few days late. Christy started it actually on the 1st, and I started it, I believe, on the 5th, and you will see in a moment why I started on the 5th. But as you also know, excluded from my freeze are my Secret Not Secret Kit Club kits, cardstock, Nouveau drops, and then of course adhesive. But although my kits were excluded from my freeze, Christina has been collecting them for me. So we've been doing the monthly, we've been doing our thing, the monthly kit. Christina's been putting kits together for me. We've been deciding which kits, and then she's been keeping them for me for a couple of reasons. One, to save on the international shipping to Canada. That's an obvious one. But secondly, I really wanted to start the freeze by really digging deep into my stash and not getting myself off track with my kits coming in every single month. So Christina's been collecting them. And then just last week, getting to the 6-month mark, I didn't find that January and February had been very, very kind so far, not off to the greatest start of the year. So basically, last week I said, okay, now it's time to send me a box from some of my kits. And I'm very happy with the way that was working, because now I'm at the 6-month mark. I've got some lovely new goodies to play with. But while she's been collecting and keeping all of those lovely goodies for me, I have been really digging into my stash. So this time I got 2 full kits and a couple of exclusions. And one kit is actually a double kit, so I'm going to come back and show that one to you separately. And some creative cuts kits as well. I think I got 3 of those. So I'm going to start with one kit and a couple of exclusions and add-ons. So the reason I was 5 days late to starting my freeze was because as I was working with the Sparkle City and using it all up, I quickly sent a message to Christina and said, I need these 5 papers put into my cube, because I'm going to want to come back to these papers for sure, the Chanel Sparkle City, because I really, really, really love the color scheme, the lime, the aqua, the purples together. This entire kit was really up my alley, and I pretty much killed the entire kit. So this was the reason why I started, because pattern paper is not part of my freeze. So this one, which is the Shine All Day, but I got it for this side. This is why I got this as an add-on. Then this one, which is Sparkly Sky. I love this. I used this in several different pieces on several layouts. This side is a lovely ledger, but I really got it for this side. This Fresh Flowers, which I love. I still have a little bit of this one left, but I was sort of waiting until I got this. And then this side, which is the navy and purple, I used both sides. So I really, really, really needed a second piece of this. This Fun Rainy Day. And this side is just so gorgeous. This beautiful, beautiful turquoise aqua. And I think I used this side. So I thought I would get it for this side, because I had already an idea of a layout that I wanted to do. So that was in my cube. And then this lovely one, which is Postcards Home, which explains this side. But I used this side, and I got the second sheet for this side. So this was a lovely little add-on lets me revisit a little bit of my Sparkle City that was in my cube, and that's why I started on the 5th of September. So there you go. Then an exclusion is cardstock. So here are 3 pieces of black cardstock. I was out of black cardstock, so we got some black cardstock. And the next time I tell Christine it's time to send me a little bit out of my cube, there is some gray cardstock, navy, craft, and maybe white. I'm not so sure, but I know those other 4 colors that are waiting for me. So some black cardstock. Then, now I don't know, this might be a little bit of a cheat because as many of you know, my Chopin was quite ill the end of January into early February. And I was doing a layout at some point and I messaged Christina and I said, I do not have a paw stencil. I need a paw stencil. I'm going to break my freeze for a paw stencil. So here's my paw stencil. It's a Brutus Monroe. And is this not just gorgeous? And I do have a lovely die, which is a paw die. So I think these two might mix together with that lovely stamp set that my friend Becky sent me. So I think we'll see in April, I might be doing a little bit of product focus with some little paws. First time I've ever received some Brutus Monroe. So I don't know, I might have to go into some of the sparkly stuff at some point as well, but we'll see if they come in kits. If not, it will be after the freeze. So this lovely paw stencil. Now, okay, just before I get into my kit, let me just do the exclusions. As you know, Nuvo drops are excluded, and I'm really transitioning away from enamel dots over into the Nuvo drops. So this is a jewel drop. It is Aqua Plains, just this gorgeous sort of turquoise color, which will match beautifully the kit that I have that arrived, as well as the Sparkle City. This crystal drop, which is Sweet Lilac, which will also match my Sparkle City little add-on there. Another jewel drop. The jewel drops dry translucent. So next Friday when I do the next freeze Friday that I do, I'll swatch these for you. This is called Gray Mist. So it just seems to have a lovely little pale, cool gray tint, which is going to go beautifully with my kit. This is Crystal Drops in Olive, which is lovely. And this actually will fit perfectly into my March How to Kill a Kit with Style. So I think I'm going to go put that right in there, if I'm doing that correctly. And then last but not least is a glitter drop called Silver Crystals. So it seems to be just a nice white glittery drop with the glitter being silver. So if you would like me to swatch these on my next Freeze Friday, just leave me a comment down below and that is what I will do. So now on to one of the first kits that I got, and you're probably going to see this come back as my April maybe How to Kill a Kit with Style, because this is the Cocoa Vanilla Studio based on Unforgettable. I know Legendary is out now, but I really wanted Unforgettable because I still have a little bit of the Cocoa Vanilla Midnight collection left, and maybe even a little bit of Bohemian Dreams, which is how I discovered Cocoa Vanilla. And I particularly asked for a kit based on Unforgettable because I love Cocoa Vanilla. I love the aquas, and I'm really loving the aquas and purples and grays. Gray is my favorite neutral, so that it does have a little bit of black, which I love as well, but I do love my grays. So I think I might bring this back as part of my How to Kill a Kit with Style in April. Maybe tell me what you think, together with some of the Midnight, the rest of the Cocoa Vanilla that I have left, and maybe one of those lovely sampler kits. What do you think? Would that be a good idea? Let me know. So here is the first paper that I have from Unforgettable, which is a lovely cut apart sheet. And this side, which is called Pretty Bits, is always very, very useful. Just a lovely text. So I think in this case, I might use a little bit of both sides. I'll have to decide which of the cut aparts I really want. I love them all, actually. So I don't know. I do love this, but I don't know. We may sacrifice it and use the cut aparts. We'll see. Then look at this lovely. Is this wood grain not to die for? I love wood grains of any kind. And this is sort of beautiful decking, or yeah, this would be some outdoor wood planks, I think. And this one is called Natural Beauty. Another lovely black and white. I do love my wood grain, so I think I might be using this one, but we'll see. This is called Garland in one of my, the most, isn't that aqua? Just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And this, oh my goodness me. This is beautiful as well. Christina, you do this to me all the time. I don't know which side I'm going to use. And this is not one that you can say, well, maybe I could. Could I use part? I don't know. We'll have to see. I don't know what I'm going to do. This is absolutely, both sides are gorgeous. Look at this gorgeous floral. Now, if that is not, you see these aquas and pinks and purples, the grays, even a little bit of navy. This right here, coral. This right here shows all of my favorite colors lately, I think. Or over the last few months, actually, not just lately. And I've really been loving the purples with the aquas, and that I've been really loving. And then, oh, look at this. Glorious, aptly named, this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful gray pattern paper. Oh my goodness me, I have no idea. Oh, and here is, now this might make the whole deal of the cut aparts a little bit easier, because here is another gorgeous cut apart with just a perfect background paper here called Storyteller. Just perfect. And then, oh, this lovely little gorgeous floral. This is a tinier pattern, just beautiful. Forget-me-not, because these are forget-me-nots, are they not? Yes, they are. And this then beautiful goes from hot pink into sort of a corally, orange, magenta with a little bit of purple. Just another beautiful. I don't think I would use this as a background. It's a little bold for me, but I think this one is going to be one that I can definitely use both sides and be very happy with using both sides. This is gorgeous. I know many of you have probably seen this. Many of you have probably used this, and you've moved on to Legendary if that's your thing. It's new to me. I'm loving it. It's the first new product that I've got in since the spending freeze. And I am just loving it. So I'm sharing it with you anyway. And I just love how Christina puts the kits together. Again, this is just beautiful. This one is called Sprightly. This is a gorgeous aqua into mint and white diagonal strip, which is gorgeous. But but again, I don't think I would use this as a full background. So I think this will be a perfect example of me being able to use both sides of this one. And then this gorgeous butterfly paper, because these are just begging to be fussy cut. So I'm going to have to, or maybe use as a strip, but I think some of these are going to have to be, but oh, lace wing. This is gorgeous. Oh my goodness me. Look at this beautiful, beautiful. Now this is a beautiful background. So this is going to give me some very, very difficult decisions. Beautiful text, black and white, unscripted with this lovely hot pink, almost red little pattern on it, but I think maybe more magenta. Beautiful, beautiful as well. don't know. Again, I think I might be using both sides on this. So isn't this gorgeous? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is it 9? I think it's probably 10. At least 10 pattern papers here with some cut apart sheets, and this is gorgeous. Now let me find one that is maybe a little bit more neutral. Here we go. Let's put that on top so we can look at the rest of this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous kit. So the full die cut pack ephemera. Look at all of these. There are butterflies and labels, and let's just open it quickly. I won't go through the entire, but just give you a quick look, because many of you I'm sure have seen it. But there are 65 pieces, beautiful colors, butterflies, florals, and these are all a lovely size. And I love, and this is a very, very lovely cardstock weight. Leaves. I love that Cocoa Vanilla always includes separate die cut leaves with their florals, a couple of tags, tickets, feathers, camera, small pieces, just a couple of very large pieces. But look at that. See, these very large pieces can be broken down into smaller pieces. Oh, love tabs. Is that not gorgeous? So the full ephemera pack here, which I love. Christina always sends me a little bit of a challenge. So clear stickers, you know, clear stickers are hard for me. I don't know, I might cheat and put them on white cardstock and fussy cut, but maybe I'll try. Maybe I'll try and use them as clear stickers. A few 6x8 pattern papers. This gorgeous wood grain, and it's fun because the 6x8s are one-sided. Oh, there you go. So now you see I've got the smaller size of the cut apart here, which is perfect. Oh, and the butterflies. So make it, see, Christina thinks of everything. She knew that the butterfly paper in the 12x12 form would be giving me a lot of trouble, and I wouldn't know which side to use, so she gives me the 6x8 so I can fussy cut here. This lovely tiny floral as well. She knew it would be one of my favorites. And the text. So that is awesome. The Cocoa Vanilla paper quality is very, very, very good. It's very impressive. I love it. It's a little bit more expensive, so perhaps the kits are a little bit small, but you know what? I really don't think so. Christina is awesome. The value for these kits is just out of this world. The full sticker sheet with lots of little word stickers here, a tag, very, very versatile, some little tabs, not too big. So you see, Cocoa Vanilla listened. The enamel dots, which will get used up and are perfect. And then this lovely little bag. So of course the bag itself is part of the kit. And then when I started the spending freeze, one of the things I told Christina was I really, in each of my kits, I really wanted to be able to encourage Spiegel Mom Scraps and Scrap and Happy Studio. So that in each of my kits, I would like at least a sequin mix. And you see, this is this one was designed exclusively by Spiegel Mom Scraps for this Cocoa Vanilla kit. So look at how gorgeous that is and how that matches perfectly. And then some beautiful epoxy flare from Scrap and Happy Studio with gorgeous little hearts in colors that match perfectly. Now, I don't know whether this was designed to go with Cocoa Vanilla, but it certainly matches perfectly. And Christina puts the most perfect kits together. So 5 gorgeous flare that I can use. And that allows me every month to continue supporting some of the smaller home tiny businesses that I want to support and still respect my spending freeze. And then the other thing that I told her that I would like in a few of my kits are the Nuvo Glacier Paste, because I excluded the Nuvo drops from my freeze, but not any kind of paste. So this is part of the Cocoa Vanilla. And this is my very first Glacier Paste. Is that not just a beautiful color? It is called Sea Sprite. So there you go. That is gorgeous. And then I've got, now this was not in either of the kit, the full kit bags. It was separate to it. And it's these gorgeous Paper House by Carol washies. This lovely, lovely little very thin washi with all sorts of modes of transport, bus, car, trucks on it. And this lovely white, black, and gold. And these are all buildings. Can you see that? Let's see. Can I find the end of that here so I could maybe show you a little bit? Let's turn this over. And, oh, look at that. Is this? Yeah, see. Look how gorgeous. I should have been a little bit more prepared, so I've torn that. But there you go. That's perfect. These gorgeous little buildings. So I looked at it and I thought, you know, that matches Cocoa Vanilla. It matches that kit. I can use that perfectly. But it would go well with my other kit, which is the Vicki Boutin Wildflower and Honey. Wait till you see that. Oh my God, it is so, so gorgeous. I know many, many, many of you have already seen it and played with it in person, but I hadn't. It is, oh, gives me little palpitations. It could go with it as well. So I sent her a quick little message and I said, is that gorgeous washi tape with the Cocoa Vanilla kit? So she messaged me back, you see, and that is one of the reasons I love the Secret Not Secret Kit Club and Christina, and how she puts our kits together and how she knows each and every one of us, because she said, well, yeah, it definitely matches the Cocoa Vanilla, but I thought it sort of matched the Vicki Boutin as well. But you know what? At the end, I just knew you needed it. And she is so right, because if you watched my Freeze Friday video last week, I was talking, I found a lovely thinner washi tape. And I said, you know what? I'm loving this thinner washi tape. So there's a thinner washi tape. And I've also said, you know, I really just want maybe one or two that I can use with a kit so that I don't collect washi tape too much anymore. And she listened and heard, and that's what she did. So there you go. So here is a first share in a very long time of this gorgeous, gorgeous kit. Oh, and I forgot these lovely little puffy stickers. Are these not gorgeous? Look at that. Perfect, perfect color match. So there you go. I will put the information about the Secret Not Secret Kit Club down below. And I will see you soon with another unboxing, some more Freeze Friday, and tons more layouts. So thank you so much for being here. Tell me, is Cocoa Vanilla one of your favorite manufacturers, or what, or who is your favorite manufacturer, and what right now are your go-to colors that you love? Are they pretty much always the same? Do you change color combos every once in a while and all of a sudden come up with a new favorite color scheme? Talk to me about color. Talk to me about manufacturers down below, and talk to me about new to you versus new on the market. Is it important for you to have the absolute newest when it's new? Or do something like I did, save it up, know that you have it, and be able to have this awesome kit club that will keep it for you. And when you say, okay, send, she sends. Tell me, leave me comments down below, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now. Thanks for being here.